Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called Parity on German Whispers by Railman. And here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means place the digits 1 through 9 once in every row, column, and box. Green lines are both German whisper and parity lines, which means adjacent digits on the line must differ by 5 or more and must also alternate between odd and even digits. So, for example, if this were, say, a 1, this digit could only be 6 or 8 because those are the only digits, those are the only even digits. Since 1 is odd, you have to have an even digit here, and 6 and 8 are the only even digits, which are 5 or more away from 1. So that's how these parity / German whisper lines work, because it has to be both. We also have digits separated by a white dot are consecutive, and digits separated by a black dot are in a 1:2 ratio. So, for example, if this were, say, a 4, this would have to be a 2 or an 8 to maintain the 1:2 ratio, and this would have to be 3 or 5 to make sure that these digits are consecutive. And those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay, one thing we know about German whisper lines, or as I like to call them, whisper 5 lines, is 5 can never be on a German whisper line, because if you subtract 5 or more from 5, you get 0 or less, which is not a normal Sudoku digit. And if you add 5 or more to 5, you get 10 or more, which is not a digit. So none of these digits in box 1 can be 5, so 5 has to be here. Where's the 5 in box 9? It must be one of these two cells. Where's the 5 in box 5? It has to be one of those two cells. 5 cannot be here or here, so 5 is one of these. Okay, so where's the 5 in box 2? Cannot be here because of a 5 in the row. Can't be any of these, so it must be one of these two cells. Which means 5 cannot be here, it cannot be here, and cannot be here, so 5 is one of those two cells. Where's the 5 in column 4? Can't be here. These are all on German whisper lines, or whisper 5 lines, so it has to be one of these two. Well then, where's the 5 in row 7? Cannot be any of these because 5 has to be here and 5 has to be here. So, and 5 can't be here because 5 in the column, so 5 has to be here. Okay. We also are guaranteed a 4 and a 6 on in box 1 somewhere. We also know So we know we'll always alternate between odd and even digits. We also know on a German whisper line or a whisper 5 line, you'll always alternate between low and high digits. Low being 1 through 4, high being 6 through 9. Because which digits can be next to 1 through 4 on a whisper 5 line? 1 can be next to 6 through 9, 2 can be next to 7 through 9, 3 can be next to 8 or 9, and 4 can only be next to 9. So next to a low digit, you're guaranteed a high digit. And same thing with 6 through 9. What digits can be next to it? 6 can be next to 1, 7 can be next to 1 or 2, 8 can be next to 1 through 3, and 9 can be next to 1 through 4, which is all low digits. So we're guaranteed in box 1 a 4 or a 6 on a whisper 5 line. The only places they can be are here and here. Because this is between two unique digits on a Whisper 5 line. This is also, so is this, and so is this. So 4 always has to be next to 9. 6 always is next to 1. And the thing is, since this works as a parity line also, the 9 cannot be next to 1. So you can't have like 4, 9, 1, 6 be a parity line. So 4 has to be with 9, and then it has to be 2 and 7, right? You also have 6 with 1, and then that's across from 3. So we know this set will be one set being high and low. This must be the opposite set, right? Because you have either the highs will be all odd and the lows will be even, or the lows will be odd and the highs will be even here. So these are the same set. We'll make them pink. Pink and orange here. And this will make green and yellow. But these sort of have to be, so this is, so again, you alternate between low digits and high digits. So this is pink. These are all orange. Let's do pinks. Pink, 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 pink. And these are all orange. This is green. And this must be yellow. Right? Okay. These are consecutive. We kind of already know. Oh, we don't really know that actually, do we? So these must be consecutive, which means they're both the same high and low aspect. And they also are different odd even parities. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So say pink was high. If pink is high, it's in a 1 to 2 ratio with another digit. So it has to be 6 and 8 here. So if pink is high, it has to be high even. Right? That means then green would be high odd. So this must be parity, not parity, the yellow set with 5 here. This obviously can't be 6 because it's next to 2 unique digits on a Whisper 5 line, so this would have to be 8. If this is low, it could be... Oh, can this ever be 8? If this is 8, then it has to... Okay, this would have to be 1 and 3. That's possible. Otherwise, it's 1 with 6 or 8 here. So this is 8 and 4, if that's the case. Or this could be 1 But the problem is if this is 1, that would have to be 2, and this would have to be 2, because 1's only consecutive with 2, and only in a 1 to 2 ratio with 2, and therefore we'd have a repeat. So this could not be 1 here. So the other one, it cannot be 3, because 3 can only be next to 8 and 9 on a Whisper 5 line, but those are different. The 8 is the different parity, but 9 is the same parity as the 3. So this is guaranteed to be 2 or 8 here, which means this is 7 or 9. 2 would have to be next to 1 or 3. And 2 would be in a 1 to 2 ratio with 1 or 4 here. So we know the pinks are even. Okay. So this is either 4 or 6 with 1 or 9 here. And therefore this is 3 or 7 here. So then this would have to be 2 or 8. Since this is 2 or 8, this would have to be 4 or 6, which would force this to be 2 or 8 here. So 4 or 6 would have to be next to 1 or 9. This 2 or 8 means this has to be 4 or 6 here, which makes this 1 or 9, so this can't be 1 or 9. It's 3 or 7, which means it can't be 3 or 7. This is the 1 or 9 here. This is 2 or 8. 4 or 6 again has to be next to 1 or 9. This is next to 2 unique digits. It cannot be 4 or 6, so this is 2 or 8, which forces this to be 4 or 6, which is next to 1 or 9. That makes this 3 or 7, which forces this to be 1 or 9. This pink is next to 2 unique digits, so it's 2 or 8, which forces this to be 4 or 6. Okay. The green is odd, so that means the yellow has to be even. So this cannot be 4 or 6 because it's next to 2 unique digits on the Whisper 5 line, so this is 4 or 6, which forces this to be 1 or 9 to be next to it. Therefore, this is 2 and 8. This is 3, 7. 1 or 9 is, okay. This digit is, it's not 2 unique digits. This, yeah, no, that's not helpful. This is 3 or 7. Okay, so this has to be 2 or 8 here, next to 2 unique digits on the Whisper 5 line. 3 or 7 cannot be next to 4 or 6, so this is 2 and 8, which forces this to be 4 or 6, which means this can't be 3 or 7. So either way, if this is 1 and 2, this has to be 4. If this is 9 and 8, this has to be 4. So this has to be 4 no matter what. This is 2 and 8. We don't know which one this is. This has to be 5 with 4 or 6 here. We're not sure which. This can't be 4 because of 4 in the column. Okay, what else do we know? This cannot be the pink and the orange because we only have 2 pinks and 2 oranges in each box. So this has to be a green-yellow pair, and this cannot be yellow. Well, it could be yellow. So this is a green-yellow pair. This cannot be green because it sees both the green 3-7 and the green 1-9. So this must be yellow, which means this can't be yellow here. It's green. We just don't know which pair these are. Okay. This... Huh. This cannot be 1 or 9. It cannot be 2 or 8. It cannot be 4. So this is either 3, 7, or 6. Interesting. If it's 6, obviously this has to be 1 here. If it's 3 or 7, it has to be with 2 or 8 here. And it cannot be 1-9 because we have a 1-9 pair in the column. Cannot be 2-8 because of the 2-8 pair in the row. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8 here. Okay. There are no more oranges in column. In column 6. Because we have 2 oranges. There's no more pinks either. So this has to be green or yellow here. This is green or yellow also. Interesting. Remaining digit in box 9 is green with the 5. And it has to be the 3, 7 green. These can't be green because we have 2 greens in that row. This cannot be pink. This can't be orange. Hold on, I'm getting a phone call. I'm gonna pause. And I'm back. Let's continue. Okay. 1, 9 cannot be here. 1, 9 cannot be here, but it could be either of these. Yellow cannot be here, cannot be here. Actually could be here. Dang it. Can't be here. No, this is not green. So yellow does have to be one of these 3. This cannot be green. 1 and 9 cannot be here, so 1 and 9 has to be one of these 2. This can't be green. Okay, this cannot be 1 or 9 here. So if this is 6, 1, this could be 6 or 8. If this is 3, 7, it cannot be 1 or 9, so it would have to be 3, 7 here. Huh. Okay. This is 3, 5, and 7 here. So it's a 3, 5, 7 triplet, interestingly enough. Okay. Where can green 1, 9 be in column 9? Can't be here or here. So green 1, 9 has to be one of these 2. Interesting. So green 1, 9 is one of those 2. We have yellow. Yellow cannot be here. It has to be here in one of these 2. Or both of these 2. So yellow can be here or yellow can be here. And we finally have a pink. Pink cannot be either of these. Can't be here. Where is the pink 4, 6? It has to be here. So this is guaranteed to be pink 4, 6. We have a 5 guaranteed here. This has to be a yellow. So this is yellow with green as one of them. This has to be the yellow 4, 6. This is pink 4, 6, pink 4, 6. That means we're looking for yellow 2, 8 here, and then green 1, 9. Green 1, 9 has to be one of these cells here. It cannot be here, cannot be here. These are different cells, so green 1, 9 is here, which means this cannot be green 1, 9. Therefore, this is yellow 2, 8, which forces this to be green 1, 9 here. Okay. Here we have a yellow and a 5. So yellow 2, 8 cannot be here. Yellow 2, 8 cannot be here. This must be yellow 2, 8. Okay, which means where's yellow 2, 8 in column 6? It has to be here. So this is yellow 2, 8. Where is green 1, 9? Green 1, 9 in box 8 has to be one of these two. So it cannot be here. Therefore, this is green 3, 7. Well, where's green 1, 9 then in column 6? It cannot be here. It has to be here. So this is not yellow. That's green 1, 9. Yellow 4, 6 cannot be here. So this must be yellow 4, 6 here. That leaves orange 3, 7, which cannot be here. So this must be orange 3, 7 here. So this cannot be 5. This is orange 3, 7. This has to be a 5, which means this cannot be 5 here. So it's orange, sorry, yellow 4, 6. This is not yellow, and it's 5. So 5 is here, 5 is here. 5 cannot be here, so 5 is one of those two. Okay. Remaining digit in row 1 has to be orange 3, 7 and pink 2, 8. Pink 2, 8 cannot be here, so pink 2, 8 is here. Orange 3, 7 has to be here. Remaining digits in row 2. We have 5 and the pink 4, no, not pink 4, 6, the yellow 4, 6. The yellow 4, 6 cannot be here, so it must be here. So this is yellow 4, 6. This is a 5. That means this can no longer be 5 here, so this is 5 here. That leaves this digit as what? A orange. Ooh, that's problematic. Oh, this can't be yellow. This is orange. I don't know why I had that. Anyways, this is pink. Sorry, this is green 3, 7. So since this is green 3, 7, this has to be green 1, 9. Remaining digits in column 7, we have orange 3, 7, which cannot be here. So this is orange 3, 7. And that leaves this as green 3, 7. Okay. Remaining digits in row 4. We have orange 1, 9, which cannot be here. And pink 2, 8, which also cannot be here. So this has to be the 5 then. So since this is 5, this cannot be 5. This is 5 here. And this is orange or pink. We don't know which. This is orange or pink. 1, 2, 1, 9, or 2, 8. Remaining digits in row 5. We have green 1, 9, which cannot be here. And then orange 3, 7, which can't be here. So green, we have both greens. So this could be green 1, 9. This is pretty broad still. So green can be here, 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 technically. This would be the 3-7 green. These would be the 1-9 green. This could be, okay. And then we're missing orange 3-7, which cannot be here. So this is orange. So this is guaranteed to be a green, but we don't know which. Okay. Remaining digits in row 6. We are missing yellow and pink. So yellow and pink are both possible here. We don't know which is which. Okay. Column. We have a 5 here. So column 4. What are we missing? We have a 4-6 pair, which eliminates 4 and 6. So this must be 3 or 7. It cannot be the orange 3 or 7. So it must be the green 3 or 7 here. The green 3 or 7 is only next to the yellow 2 or 8. So this is 2 or 8. This cannot be 6 or 8 here. It must be next to the green 3-7 again. So this cannot be yellow. It's pink, no matter what. This is yellow 3-7. That leaves the remaining digits in... we have a 4 here. We don't... It's either pink or yellow. We don't know which. We are missing the other pink or yellow 6. So we're guaranteed a 6 here. And then the other one is 1 or 9. This cannot be 1 or 9 because of the 1-9 pair in the column. So this must be 6, which means this can't be 6. So this is pink or yellow here. This cannot be the green 1-9. It's the orange 1-9 here. So since this is the orange 1-9, this can't be orange 1-9. So this must be the pink 2-8, which forces this not to be pink. This is the orange 1-9. This is green. That means this has to be green here. And it cannot be 3-7. So this green 3-7 eliminates 3-7 here as a green. So this is 5. Can no longer be 5, therefore this can't be 5, and this must be 5 here. That leaves this digit as the orange 3-7 here. This is the pink green 1-9. This must be the green 3-7. This can't be green because we have both greens in the column, so this must be orange, which makes this the orange 3-7. This can't be orange anymore, so this must be the green 1-9. Okay. 2-8, this is pink, so this must be the pink 4-6, which forces both of these to not be pink. So these are both yellow. This is the 4-6 yellow because of the 2-8 yellow there. Therefore, this is 2-8 yellow here, which makes this... we have a contradiction. That's not true. Yellow 4-6 cannot be here, so it has to be here. So this is the yellow 4-6, which means all the yellow 4-6s are 6. This can't be that, so these are all 6s. This can't be yellow, so this is pink. You can remove that. All the yellow 2-8s are 8s. And all the pink 2-8s are 2. Then all the pink 4-6s are 4. That means all the green 1-9s are 1. All the green... Why couldn't this have been... Oh, because this had to be the 3-7. Okay. Or it had to be the 3-7 here. This was, yeah, between 2. So it had to be 1 or 9. All the green 3 sevens are 3. That means all the orange 3 sevens are 7. And all the 1 nines left are 9. That leaves this as a 2, this as a 7, this as a 4, which leaves this as 1 and this as 6. So let's just double check. This odd obviously alternates parity. 4, 9, even, odd, 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 odd, even, and they have a difference of 5 every time. 4, 9, 2, 7, 2, 9, 4, 9, 4, 9, 2, 7, 2, 9, 4, 9, 2, 7, 2, 9, 4. We have 3, 8, 1, 6, 1, 8, 3, 8, 1, 8, 1, 6, and 3, 8, 3, 3, 8. This is in a 1 to 2 ratio. This is in a 1 to 2 ratio, or this is consecutive, actually. And that's how you solve this puzzle. Yeah, it's slightly more difficult than easy, but I guess you could count this as easy because you just have to have some knowledge of how to use these situations, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure how I would grade this. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.